welcome back to another chapter of the Masks of Destiny. Tonight we will be following our Hellstriders as they investigate a well that may hold something they need. But last we had left off, the team was finishing off a bit of travel, getting their chance to fly through the skies and enjoy a nice 8-day journey from Etheria to Denthrin. Over the course of those 8 days, of course we are on day 7, so technically we still have one last day to go through. But the team was able to go about their daily routines, allowing a few people to do some reading, others to train, and for one particular individual, a lot of forge time. But for the most part, the team took their time enjoying the peace and quiet compared to the normal run and gun they've usually been up to. But we will be starting off tonight at morning 8, going into the last day of travel before they arrive on the last night, which is night 8. And we will start here. Thank you everybody again for being here. Of course, good to have all of you again.
Of course.
Glad to start to execute this plan and see how that goes.
Excitement.
Oh, with that being said, though, we are moving forward, and with it, we are on to day 8. So, is there anything anybody in particularly would like to do prior to going into their plan and going into the well?
Well, we're arriving there at night.
Yep, we will be getting there just as nightfall is
so I
coming.
will need to sleep. So before I do that, I will go ahead and cast out 4 batches of good berries, so I'll cover everyone on the ship. Just about.
Fun.
I was wondering if there was, do I know if there's any vendors on the ship? Like people that sell stuff.
As for finding a vendor, you guys aren't really stopping in the city. You're more dropping into the well. There are no vendors on the... Yeah, there's no vendors on the ship.
No vendors on the ship? Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to... I was wondering. I'd like to say that most of the time I've been taking care of my armor while I was on the ship, getting it cleaned and polished and ready to go. Still wary of what's going on, just going along with everything because I like this group. And that's what I've been contemplating and doing on the ship.
Makes sense. Just kind of gathering your bearings and getting used to the whole surroundings. You're not used to being out of that facility, let alone now you're in the sky. And on top of that, this ship is, like a luxury hotel compared to anywhere you've been. And that's even including back in the past and everything. Because, this is very top of the line style of, rooms. It's a warship itself, but it's made for, the royal military. So, they ain't messing around when it comes down to that stuff. Of course, it had to be fixed up, but, with that, though, if nobody has anything special they would like to do over the course of this day, we can move through the progressions, and of course, everybody going about their normal routine and kind of getting, of course, for the 3 news, getting a little bit more acquainted with the ship and relaxing, whereas the others are kind of just going about their normal bits. Lumorg takes his rest for sleep for the long rest as well, with Zook most likely being in the forge, and Arthur, I'm guessing you're still doing your workout regimen, or are you taking the time to rest?
No, I'll do my workout regimen.
All right.
Morning sleeping.
Since
For
you
the
are doing
morning.
since you are doing the workout regimen, though, I will need a Constitution saving throw, going forward for the point of exhaustion possible, because you are doing an extraneous amount of work and then going to be going down to basically do more work. So there's the possibility that you have tired yourself out, unless you're specifically doing light workouts.
Natural 20.
Well then, no need for that. But with that, of course, as time is moving on and everything, you can hear above and everything like that, all the people who are in the process of, they're screaming back and forth to each other, yelling, asking who's ready for what, and making sure that everybody's in their right positions as um, they are coming into the sights of the town or the city of Denthrin. As night falls, you guys can see the lights from the city starting to light up the whole town around you, or the whole kind of the sky around you. And
Remember, our plan was to go as high as we could.
yep, you guys are
That way
now
we're-
ascending, is what it is. So
Mhm.
you slowly have been ascending as you've been
Now,
flying towards Denthrin, but now
did,
you're fully ascending.
Did Zook have the time to try out the experiment we wanted to about putting whatever iron box around the beacon?
He had a whole day to try it.
Did he?
I don't know.
Question mark?
Ask Zook.
Zook?
Did he? He said he was not doing anything special. Nobody said anything about doing anything special. So
I mean, this was something.
What do you need all of that?
It was something we talked about during the meeting. Remember, maybe possibly trying to test
Yeah,
out if iron
I
would,
haven't had any time.
or
I'm
not iron, lead.
feeling
lead.
a bit under the weather, actually.
No, that's fine. I just wanted to ask.
Just great, right before the job, just to get fucking sick.
Listen, well, maybe next
Yeah,
time
yeah.
we probably also don't have any extra lead lying around. I mean, it's not exactly like common to have that lying around.
Nope.
So.
And
Not really.
beacon, what beacon?
You know how they installed that beacon on the ship so that
Every
way,
ship has a-
anytime we go near a city,
yeah.
they'll know where it's us.
Oh,
it's mainly for bigger cities, but most bigger cities have a tower that can basically has like almost like a radar system.
And we were
So as soon
talking
as your
about
beacon comes into-
yes, I
Okay.
remember now. But
Okay.
Arthur, you must also understand that is easily a project that's going to take way
No,
much
I know.
more
I
than 24
I figured it
hours.
wasn't likely to be done. I just wanted to check in and see if you had.
I haven't even started a draft yet.
That's okay.
Either way,
That's
though, you can hear a scream from up top on the deck that the ship is at its peak altitude, and you are ready for your go.
All right, so everyone was going to go ahead, and of course, got people
Climb up. rope
holding
tubes.
up the one of my hides, one of my large hides, well, leather rolls, and they hold that up. I cast out. Oh, okay. And I cast out rope trick, and it points, cast it right underneath the skin, so it goes right to it. So everyone's holding, crewmates are holding it up to the ceiling.
Andreas takes advantage and heads up.
Yeah. Heading up. Come, everyone. Let's go. We don't have all day.
Zook will be the last one on.
All right, on my way up.
And me as well.
All right.
Ronak, are you going?
Yes. Sorry,
Alright.
I muted my microphone.
No worries. Just
having a
making
cough
sure
fit.
you were the only one who did not say it. So I was like, well, Ronak's just standing there like, I don't know if I want to go in this thing.
Maybe not.
So basically, for anybody who hasn't been into this, basically the rope goes right up onto the skin, and as you climb it, your head pokes through what you thought you'd be just kind of comically hitting your head on some skin. You just go right up into it, and it's almost like a little dark pocket dimension. and so each person is able to kind of wedge themselves in there. And I believe we're actually almost at capacity. We may have one extra space.
I think 12 puts us at
Orca!
capacity, to be honest, between 12 and Ronak and Arthur.
Yeah, we're like at capacity pretty much.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
we're at capacity, and there's definitely no whale fitting in here.
yeah, I was gonna say, well, not
Also,
just the whale not being able to fit. There's nobody else able to come, such as like Chevy or
well, Chevy
Lunim.
was staying on the ship anyway.
Yeah,
We had
or
the
Lunim
agreement
either.
to
So
try and protect it.
yes, and by the way, as I don't know if anybody read it, but he asked about those sigils. Nobody's investigated, let alone besides actually Lumork finding the sigils. Nobody's questioned about them.
I don't
So
even remember what
Okay.
you're talking about, sigils.
there were sigils,
On the
four of
boat,
them found
yeah.
on the boat when you got on. There were four in specific locations of the ship.
I do not recall
Somebody-
this.
I
I
thought-
I
must
know.
have missed this.
It's okay. You miss a lot, Arthur. We'll move forward.
Yes.
And as you guys, of course, get in there, it almost becomes a little darker until a light kind of shimmers as Andreas taps his holy symbol and turns light on. But the skin actually, after the rope's pulled up, gets kind of folded and rolled up so that Lemore can just kind of put it on his pack and hop off. So, Lemore, what's your plan now, sir, as you have them all packed up?
So now, of course, twiddling my ring on my finger, I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace and try to drop in a section where it looks the darkest so I could stay invisible.
No problems. Quite easy enough. There's a few dark alleyways fairly close to the center of town where the well is. As you hop off, of course, it's a very slow descent, feather falling and all. But you do end up getting to a certain altitude after what seems like forever of falling, where you can see that it seems like a very minimal amount of lights are on. It's more just to keep the like the outer areas and just like lights on in front of some shops and stuff. But for the most part, there's not a single person who's really walking around. A guard here and there, but other than that, it's like guard regiments of 2, maybe 3, that are doing little rounds. But other than that, it's a pretty
And while
lightly.
dropping in, I am trying to look for that center well.
Yeah. But it is lightly populated currently. Yeah, you are able to find the well as you pop down. It's a lot of it's a lot of ugh. It's a lot of buildings and everything, with alleyways, different things like that. But there is a big center of the town where you can see like a massive circle where the well is pretty easy to see, especially coming down from the altitude you're at. Eventually, when you get a certain height above it, you're just like, oh, hey, look, I can see my house from here.
Housey.
But other than that,
Alright.
you do land in an alleyway, dropping safely, and you do feel hidden, as it is dark in the alleyway.
I will be dashing and bonus action stealthing
Okay.
through just to make a quick work trying to get there.
Should have, I know it's copyright and I'd get in trouble for it, but I should have gotten the Mission Impossible theme.
Damn it. We probably can't sing it either.
No, we can't. I wish we could.
Find
But,
an off-brand one that's really bad.
dun, 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 da da dun, dun. Poopy
God,
fop, bop. Yeah, we'll try it eventually.
Yes, I'm going to just try to quickly get there while being
Alright.
stealthy about it.
I just needed one stealth roll, as you did land in an alley pretty close to the center of town.
Oh, not a problem.
You said you wanted to land as close as possible while staying in a dark area. Well, like I said, pretty much all the alleyways are pretty dark, so.
And would Was I invisible for my descent?
For that, because it was dark, yes, until you got within the light of the city, and then of course, no.
All right, just wondering if I'm doing a straight roll or with advantage due to
Uh,
my
with
visibility
that, I would
in the
say
darkness.
I would just do straight roll. I would say advantage if we were in straight darkness, but you are gonna have to run through some light to get into the well because it is a fairly lit. Um, yeah.
Pass without trace gave me plus 10 to stealth, so a total 32.
All right. Yeah, I'd say a 32 works. Yeah. Um, but yeah, 32 and everything. You're able to kind of sneak through, and you're kind of just like jumping in between barrels and different things. You see a couple of carts, especially out in that center. You're able to kind of like slide through, um, and then very easily able to kind of like hop into, and then kind of like maneuver yourself down the well, so you're no longer seen. But all you can see below you is now water.
I'm just looking at water.
Yeah, you're looking at water.
Just hoping it'll be a little bit further.
What do you mean? The well from you or the water down? Because you're not
Water
that far
down.
down. That's
Yeah.
what I mean. You're looking down. You're seeing water. It's down there. It's I'd say the well's height. You are about probably 5 feet from the surface of the well. That's so that you're not seen by any of the guards that are on roofs or anything. But you are about 5 feet down. I'd say that's an extra 15 feet down from you is where the water is.
There's no way for me to communicate to the group, so
Just dumps us out.
I'm going to use I'm going to pull out the leather and I'm going to try to quickly put my pittons in to stick them onto the well so that it's the entryway is facing into the well itself.
Oh, okay. So you're just gonna kind of like pin it into the walls for the skin.
Yes.
All right. I would say just roll me a I'd say just an
Well, I'm only
acrobatics.
doing 2 of them
Yeah.
because I can hold the other side.
All right. Well, roll me an acrobatics just to make sure that you don't slip and fall into the water.
In acrobatics, you say?
Yes, and I couldn't ask for a nat 1 any more than now. Just so you just drop into the water.
14.
Oh, you bugger. It's a bit slick. You can definitely tell that this well has plenty of water that's kind of lining the insides of the rocks, but you are able to keep your footing and are able to pin it on 2 sides into the wall and are able to outstretch it. So the team can now see still darkness, but can kind of see like the waving of water below them through the hole.
Anyone with dark vision.
Yeah, pretty much anybody with dark vision. So everyone except for 12 who just sees darkness.
Ooh, it's dark, oh boy.
Andreas has light still cast, so he
Yeah,
does
but
see.
it doesn't come through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
See, Jeff?
Oh,
It's a
okay,
pocket
yep.
dimension.
And I also feel
However,
like
Forgot about that.
that would give us away as well.
well, I mean, it's a well, but I mean, nobody's in
Well,
the
yeah,
well.
light coming from a well, that not suspicious at all.
Well, it's being covered.
Yeah, it's being covered technically, but that's
Again,
neither here nor there. What does anybody want to do?
Get out.
yeah, dive.
All right,
Full
Quietly.
swan dive.
Well, it's like a rope going down.
dive.
It's a rope
Yeah,
going down into
It's
a
If
a
anyone pulls
it's a
out
20
the rope,
foot. It's a 20-foot rope. Yeah, Andres will drop it.
Oh, I see.
It's a 20-foot
Yeah.
rope, so you'll actually be. It'll go right into the water, so we can basically just rope down into the water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So we
Alright, simple
would
enough.
have given 12 rebreathers ahead of time.
Are you
We
sure? Are you trying to
Yes.
retcon this?
No, we even
We
said
talked
it.
about it at the
I know.
meeting.
I know. I was joking.
Smart
We
ass.
talked about it at the meeting as it was being
Yeah, so
said.
you have 2 rebreathers, 12.
Are
They
like
last for 8
potions?
hours.
They're like devices. You just hold on to it in your
Think of
mouth,
the Star
and it
Wars
allows you to breathe.
rebreathers. If you've seen
Yeah,
Star
the
Wars.
Star Wars
Yeah.
ones from Phantom Menace,
Like
where they
Jar
just put it
Jar
in their mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Except less stupid.
Except
Yeah.
less Misa and more water
So yeah,
breathing.
you have with those you have 16 hours of breathing underwater.
Wow. So I'll
However,
put
we do have
put that sucker on.
contingencies in case that takes longer, but it shouldn't.
As I'm going down the well, if anyone looks, I'm visibly kind of scared of enclosed spaces like this.
Ronak
Kinda-
will hold your hand. Don't worry.
We have to climb down
You guys
using
became
our
best
rope
friends.
with 2 feet and 2 hands. I'm gonna hold your hand while we do this.
You know what I
Someone's
mean.
holding
I
my
know,
hand.
I got you. I'm just being
Someone's-
a little snippy bitch tonight.
Oh yeah, I couldn't tell.
But with that, everybody is able to lower themselves directly into the water. Lumork, you're able to remove your pegs, fold your skin back up,
And
wrap
then
your
I
rope
used
back
the
up,
rope. Yeah, I used the rope to wrap it together.
and then you
Since
just
it's
put
still
it
got
back
some
on your
time
pack.
To it.
I start heading down into the water. I'm like immediately first on down. I'm gonna lead the way.
As
We'll
you
fall right behind
start to
her.
drop, for 12's sake, Andres is gonna tap your chest plate, and now you're illuminating light from your chest plate.
Ooh.
It was bright.
I'll look around like
You can
smiling.
See,
Because I
hey.
couldn't see shit.
No, yeah, for you it was literally like looking into a black hole.
You're
You're
just
like,
watching people
hey.
just drop into blackness, which it was already dark and it's
And then you're hearing
Yes, sir.
splashing shortly after. But yeah, so as you guys are swimming, it's fairly easy. It doesn't actually even seem to take that long. But as you're going down, it's only about what seems like, for Arthur and Andreas, who are used to swimming, it seems about 40 feet that you swim down. And then it takes a 90-degree angle. And you follow that for about another 20 feet. And it seems to be kind of, it's not really like a water filled room, but the room itself is, you're coming out of the hole, and the hole is like on the bottom of the water, and you're able to come up to the top.
Before I surface, I casted Find Sense.
All right.
60 feet. Any celestial fiends undead?
Nope. Nothing that you can sense.
Okay, I just wanted to be safe.
Understandable.
Also, I mean, it doesn't detect everything, but still.
No, and behind total
not a
cover you
bad
can't
idea.
sound. Yeah, no, it's good to know just in case.
Okay, so then I very quietly I surface, and I'm just kind of like the gopher look, where only
He's-
my eyes are above the
I
water.
was gonna
just
say, like,
looking
Rambo
around.
just kind of comes up out of the water looking for him. But yeah, you come out of the water, and what you're met with, which is funny because you're like, I do it inconspicuously, and you're still lit up like a freaking Christmas tree due to
Not
my
me.
light on
Not
your.
him. 12 is.
12 is, and I was
No,
in the front of the.
Arthur is.
No, I thought
Arthur's
you said
chest
12
plate.
Yeah, you said 12
Arthur's chest plate. I said so 12 could see. If people
Oh,
listen
okay.
to the words that came out of my mouth, if so 12 could see, I tapped Arthur's chest plate before he descended in the
You said
water.
his.
Okay,
Thank you,
Yeah, because I
but-
thought you said 12 as well.
If I'm not mistaken as well, I do not believe 12 has a chest plate. Unless
That was
it's.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I don't remember him having armor at all.
Yeah, he did not have much armor. It's very basic. A leather armor, I believe we went with.
No, it's plate.
Okay, so it is plate. Never mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, he would have armor. My apologies, but still, either way, as you ascend into the water and light up the room that you are currently in, because you're a Christmas tree,
Mhm.
you do see an altar standing on what seems like a stone platform.
Okay. No signs of anything, huh?
Nope, doesn't seem like there's anything in there. Other than that, anything further would require a perception or investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up out of the water and investigate this altar.
All right. Coming out of the water, you are then very quickly followed by the rest of the group. I would say, sadly, we're not going to keep logistics on these rebreathers currently, because you guys only wasted like maybe 20 minutes of swim time. So
That's
it's not even
that.
a full half hour. Yeah, and that's if
You
that.
said like 20 feet. To
It was
20
40.
feet.
It was 40 feet down and 20 feet like to the right. It wasn't that very far, But because that's 60 feet, and even with a disadvantage, that would only be like what 2 turns, maybe 3 to get there, and then
Yep,
up.
2, I'd say.
Yeah, I would
So-
say 3 to get through it, and then up. So yes, a total 18 seconds it took you guys to fucking.
Yeah, wow, we gotta make sure we track all 18 seconds.
Yeah, gotta keep those logistics. But with that being said, you do come out of the water, and of course, everybody popping their heads out and everything like that. You are standing on a stone slab. The stone slab itself seems to be just kind of in the middle of the water for some reason. And as you investigate, I need your investigation roll, sir.
Oh, sorry. My whopping +0.
Am I close enough to help?
Well, everybody's on the surface of the water, so if you
He's
wanted to
actually up
help, but
above. Okay.
he's actually on the slab. With your 13, you're kind of looking around and not seeing anything around you as you start to investigate the altar itself. Nothing seems to really be too, I guess, too off about it, other than the fact that there's just a piece of paper that seems to be a part of the altar.
I'm going to grab some water.
Arthur,
Yes.
do you need some help? You just see Zook's kind of like up your butt because he's been up your butt this whole time. You just haven't noticed.
I think this is one of those water things again. I mean, it is a Triton thing, so it kind of makes sense. I think I need to either put this paper in water or put water on the paper. Probably put the paper in water.
As you attempt to grab the paper, like I said before, it seems to be a part of the part of it.
Oh, I
Of this.
misunderstood that then.
Oh,
I
no
thought you
worries.
said it was like
I think I gotta just speak more clearly, I guess,
That's
and
alright.
enunciate my words more, because I seem to be getting confused by a lot of you guys.
No,
So,
that's what I heard. I heard that
Okay.
it was part of it.
I was no worries.
But I
That was
definitely
just
thought
on
you
me
touched
then,
my
yeah.
arm.
Yeah, it's all good.
Do I have something to even pick water up with?
Brony probably has a cup.
Technically, your helmet.
Helmet.
I mean, I do have a water skin.
Boots.
Yeah,
Helmet.
I mean,
And
you could
also
dump
my
your water on
helmet.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my helmet and just fill it up with the water, and then just pour it on top of the.
And as it does, I need a dexterity saving throw. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna
I
blow
mean-
up. No, you as you pour the water on the paper, you can see that it starts to reveal some writing. The writing itself, of course, being in a language you're very, very accustomed to, you read it as Triton. And as it's revealing itself, it seems to be revealing itself as the water's running down. But it says, I can break, I can be clogged, I can be attacked, I can be given, I can be kept, I can be crushed, yet I can be whole at the same time. What am I?
I read that out as I read it, like I read out loud. And I highlight down it's a toilet, but
Sorry.
A toilet.
no,
a pipe.
that's fine. It's actually the first thing that
It
came
can
to
be
mind, but I was
clogged.
like, no, that's not it.
Do you have that written out? I'm not gonna
I
lie.
speak it out aloud as
I
I
will.
understand
I will
that, but,
type
like,
it. I will type it in the chat.
If you
Oh,
could,
oh,
that would be
okay.
great. Thank you.
Yeah, because I did the same like 5 words in. I was like, shit, what did he say? And then I started hearing the others, and I'm like, fuck, I can't remember. Where was he? Just
It's
like,
a
wait,
lot of words really
It
fast.
really was.
And it's a
It's
riddle.
really good.
It's a good one.
it's really good, yeah.
Thank you.
If anyone, I'll follow anyone's lead if they start popping up out of the water. But other than
Oh,
that,
yeah.
I'll be in the
Everybody.
water.
Everybody's pretty much
Are we
popped
all
out of the
getting
water.
out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just so you don't have to. Keep you.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
excuse me. You can keep using your rebreather.
sad though, because the first thing I thought too was the toilet. I was like, I could be clogged. I was
Yes.
like, God damn it, my brain is so disturbing.
Yeah, something about a Triton lore has to do with toilets, guys.
Yep.
There. I can break. I can be clogged. I can be attacked. I can be given. I can be kept. I can be crushed. Yet I can be whole at the same time. What am I?
Is it
Arthur.
What?
Arthur.
what's up? Zip?
Water. Water is your
Is
answer.
water really the answer?
I don't know. You can certainly ask
Find
it.
out.
I say water.
Everybody hears a loud set of mechanisms going off as the ceiling above you opens up, revealing a large spiked ceiling,
Uh-oh.
and
I
it
don't think that
drops
was
a
right.
foot,
Yeah, no,
Getting-
I don't think that was right, Zug.
getting ever so closely to your heads.
I can break. I can clog.
Andrew's over there pondering the meaning of life.
And it's written in Triton.
Yes, it's written in Triton.
Which technically is actually primordial.
Shh.
I know the answer, but that's my person, not my character.
Is it
It
a heart?
counts.
There you go.
What,
Nice.
Arthur?
Heart?
As
Your
you
heart?
say,
I think
as
so.
you say a heart, you can see that the ceiling above you drops completely and kills you all. It lifts back up the foot it had dropped, and the ceiling reseals itself. As it does, a walkway from behind the altar actually moves itself out, extending across the water, and connects to the wall across, opening a door, revealing a tunnel.
Nice. I actually said a heart the first time, but it got overshadowed when Zook was trying to say, hey, hey, hey. And I
Oh,
was
okay.
like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
No, I just wanted to see spikes come down. Scare the shit out of all of us.
I wanted to see what would happen when we were wrong, guys. Just wanted to know. Little does he know I set it up as an explosion when the first wrong
water
answer.
makes sense too, so that's why I tried it. So
Yes
Not
and
really,
no,
because
but how
water
can you
can't
be clogged? Yeah, how can you clog water?
I read it again after I said it. You were like, and the spikes came down. I
Oil.
said,
Yeah.
clogged. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah,
Water's clogged, you
oil's
idiot.
not gonna clog it though.
I mean,
Oil would
technically
separate
water
from
can
it
get
and go to the
blocked by a
surface.
clog, so
Yes and no, because it still lets some water
I know.
through,
I
but
know,
not a
makes way
lot.
more
But
sense.
before going
Either
too
way,
far
yeah,
into
either
it,
way, before we start talking
so let's
science,
head across the way.
everybody else, of course, removing themselves from the water to join Arthur on this slab of stone. Each of you follows him in, which means that I actually have to move the order because Jeffrey, as Arthur,
I am
came in
first.
first. So,
I
I'm
kind of
gonna-
want to stay
Oh, that's not
closer to
ominous
the
at all.
front. I don't
what's
have
not
to
ominous?
Lead, but
These guys here.
I don't know what you're talking about. You don't see shit.
Jed,
As you
wow.
do come in, you guys, of course, still feeling kind of water on the ground as you do, hearing your footsteps. As you walk through this doorway, you can automatically start to hear the groans from down the hallway, as it's not hard to hear groaning in an echoing hallway.
Ba-ding.
I don't think that was a groan.
All right, well, let's head on in.
Just gonna follow Arthur. Select. I can't move my character though. Can you guys move your characters?
Yes. So that tells me you probably don't have access.
That's probably what it is.
There you go. You have access now. I'm also getting real sick of putting these damn things with access and having them on the main screen, and then every time I switch them to new maps, they go, you didn't give access to somebody on this map, so we're going to need it. It's like, no, I gave it access to anything. Please stop.
Yeah, it's no joke all this shit you have to do for this.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot of
unless
work. It
anyone
definitely
has
is.
any other objections, I'm gonna keep walking.
I am
Alright,
also going to keep walking with you.
coming up with you.
As you guys do get around the corner and everything, you can see what looks like a group of 4 undead just kind of walking, staggering around to the water.
Well, that's not supposed to be the case. Do they look like any specific race or?
When you're looking at them, can you
hard
roll
to
me an
tell.
investigation check?
Sure.
See if there's
Can
any
do,
kind of
Captain.
facial features
Never
that are.
mind. Fuck me sideways. I don't see you as a damn thing.
You're looking
I'm-
and they look like humanoids. Very, very humanoid.
Well, they're undead abominations. We gotta exterminate them.
And
I'm
with
just
that,
trying to keep some distance so I stay invisible.
I smacked the first one.
all right, I would
Hiya.
just say, with that, yeah, roll me an attack.
Oh wait, why did I use my glaive? Fuck. Whatever, it's 14.
A 14 will hit.
Why am I not seeing it? Okay, 15 points of damage.
All right, slashing it. You do a really good amount of damage. It definitely seemed to have lost a limb on that one. As you cut down, you swipe, and its arm kind of drops into the water.
Plop. And do we roll initiative?
I guess not.
Or
I'm
do
seeing
we
him
just have fun?
attack.
Yeah,
I'm going
you are
to-
able
Yeah.
to roll initiative, everybody.
Okay.
Oh, are we? Okay.
I was just like,
15.
Like
what's
they're
going
just
on?
they're kind of passive, like Dark Souls.
Well, they're
And
also
then all of
not
a sudden
looking
they're
in your
raining arrows.
direction, so there's that. They're not looking in your direction, so they're not really paying attention. And then, because there's no real way for them to notice, which they did now, because of course the
I did
arm
attack the one.
dropping, arm dropping into the water was kind of a dead
They
giveaway.
turn
of,
around and
hey,
turn into fucking.
there's people.
They turn around and turn into
People,
World War
hello.
Z zombies and just come
Yeah.
fucking
Start
charging.
running, charging at you. Oh, that's a nice initiative for me. All
I
right,
have
so
a-
then top of the round, Lumork, you are first to go.
Yeah, that would be right.
And if you do
Well,
need to
hard to
move around people,
say.
you can. This is supposed to be bigger, but I didn't make them bigger for some stupid reason. I apologize.
Like
Okay.
the hallway.
The map itself should be larger, yeah.
Okay.
It didn't fit right to my map when I was making it for some reason.
Okay.
I
Okay.
swear I put people on it, and it looked a lot better than this when I did it.
I guess I'll move up here to start shooting at the one in front of Arthur.
Moving up where?
I just scooted up a little bit further, closer. How much light
Oh,
does
okay.
your...
Arthur's would be giving off, I believe it's 30 feet of light. 15
Oh, so
feet
never mind. I'm not
bright
even...
light and 15
I'm
feet dim.
not even invisible right there. So
No,
yes,
yeah,
I
so-
will move.
Yeah, it's literally. Oh, why is it on roll?
Yeah.
I will move right next, and I'll just go for my attacks.
All right. On which
Uh,
one?
I'll be going for... Actually, I guess I'll be going for... No, screw that. I'm going to shoot at the one right in front.
He's
It already
gonna
took damage. Let's drop it.
he's gonna put an arrow next to your ear, Arthur, and then just let it swing.
Yeah, I just imagine him holding.
I'm a
his-
little taller.
Yeah,
I
he
just
is.
imagine him using my shoulders like a gun mount almost.
Hold
for his
on,
bow and arrow.
let me get better aim here. But roll for attack, please.
Yeah, I'm just using a regular arrow. It's going to be a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
Oh, no, I was still rolled up. 29. My apologies.
I mean, if a 27 hit, I would imagine
yeah.
a 29 is going to hit. But yeah, no, it definitely hits him.
Yeah, Zook's not on here anymore.
I don't
What?
see Zook either.
All right, how much damage?
So
Max
that'll
was
be
8.
13
Yeah.
damage.
How do you want to do it?
After just lopping off part of its body, I'm just trying to hit it hard, and luckily with Pass Without Trace still going, it zooms out quite quietly.
All right. Yeah, so trying
Then
to
I'll be-
just right past him.
And then right after doing that, I will be going after my one just further down.
All right. Roll for an attack.
Natural 20.
What's your minimum damage on that?
Minimum damage, I'm not too sure. Now you're making me do things.
That's all
Like
right. Just
math.
roll for it.
So that would be 12 plus 10.
So 22?
22.
All right. So how do you want to do it?
Same thing with that one, as it's still close enough to just go for like that silent kill.
All right. Simple enough. Right to
Hopefully
the
it's
head,
going
and it
straight to the
drops
ground.
down to the ground.
And then I will be going for my last shot now.
All right. Which one are you going for?
This one here.
Just the
I think
next
the other
one?
one would
Okay.
have some cover.
Some.
So
It
I'm
would
not
be.
risking
Yeah, it would be 3/4 cover at least.
Ooh, so 15 to hit.
All right. 15 to hit will hit.
And that one will go ahead and take 7 damage.
All right. Simple enough.
And that will end my turn.
All right, Ronik. With that, you are up.
Fun times. Shit, hang on. Right, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna go and say hi to this guy. And bonk him.
All right. Roll for an attack, sir.
I got 24.
24 will hit.
Nice.
That's 10 plus 84.
It's 12
That's
points
12
of damage.
damage.
All right, he's looking rough.
Fun. Alright, I'm gonna bonk him again. 26 will hit him, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
26 will hit him.
12 plus 4, so 16 more points of gold damage.
How do you want to do it?
Just straight up decapitation would be nice.
All right. So, with the first attack, of course, slashing across his body, you do make a large gash. But for some reason, with this sword, you're not really used to it yet, as it is fairly new with its new bit of cold. But as you slash it, the ice almost crystallizes, forming to keep this zombie together, and then you decapitate him only moments later. So he drops to the ground, splashing in the water. You can definitely notice that the last zombie has turned and looked at you all.
Hello.
Pass Without Trace is going. Just to stay.
I'm going to move here and then stay put.
All right. Zook, that would leave it up to you, sir.
I'm gonna mute myself. That might help. 3, 4, 5. That's my movement. Wait, am I small enough to go through Ronik's legs? Or
Yeah.
is that gonna take? an
He's
extra amount
7.
of
He's
movement?
7 feet tall. You're 4'6",
Yeah,
I
I'm
believe.
3.5.
6.
3.5. Yeah. So I would say, yeah, definitely. You are not even crotch height on him, so you would be able to just kind of like finagle. At most, you'd have to dip your head a tiny bit.
Hey, bonus action dash. Yeah, motherfucker. 2 attacks with my New weapon, which is a different modifier. Hang on. Just wow. Nice critical fail.
All right. And you were swinging your weapon?
Need my sword.
Yep. Roll me a dexterity check, please.
Check, not saving throw, correct?
Yes, check, not saving. Well, I mean, either or would be
Jeez
fine.
Louise.
Well,
That's a 7.
all right. So as you're swinging at it, you feel the grip on your sword. It seems to be a little looser than you're used to, as the brand new sword and everything. Because I'm pretty certain you attuned to the weapon you had bought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as you swing it, it slips from your hand and kind of just slides to the wall. Nothing too big, but it is definitely submerged in the water.
Bang! Pistol goes off.
Pistol right in the freaking face, like, I'm pissed with you. Fuck you.
I do not have disadvantage from my new feat.
Yeah, feats.
Let's see if. Oh my god, a 3. 1, 2, 3.
So it's a 14 to hit.
14 to hit.
14 will hit. You know what's funny is even if you had a 5, it would still have hit.
13 points of damage.
Misfire. Technically no. With his pistol, it's a 2.
Actually, pistols are a 1. My rifle's a 2. Or
Oh.
my rifle's now a 3.
Well,
It
my
was a 2.
apologies.
Now a
Yes.
3.
So then his pistol's a 1. So
No,
the
I
only
actually had to actually check because I was like, wait a second, you might be right. That might be a misfire.
Oh, I believe. Yeah, I was able to remember well enough, at least for the at least the pistol, knowing that it was at least a 2 or a 1. But either way, anything else you'd like to do there, Zook?
No, that's it.
All right. With that, bringing up 12.
I'm gonna truck it against this wall here next to Ronick. Pat him on the back and give him a thumbs up, and then use a bonus action to cast a echo right here. Wait, 5, 10, 15. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to hold my action. If anyone gets close to me, I'm going to grapple them.
All right,
Like
sounds
any bad
good.
guy.
No worries at all. Definitely easy enough to do. Anything else you'd like to do, though?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Andreas is gonna. Boop. Sacred Flame! As it's literally like the only thing that I do. Ah, well, that works. I'll take that. Yeah, it's dead. So, of course, Andrea's coming around the corner. Gets into position.
Isn't Sacred Flame a saving throw?
Oh, you're right.
It
My
is.
apologies. So then he saved it. So nothing happens. Thank you, Varys, for correcting me.
You're welcome.
So nothing happens. So that's the end of Andreas' turn. And with that, it brings up the zombies, who then looking at you like a delicious snack.
I might have to get like an echo token.
Never mind. Alright, so then it's going to attack you, so it's going to swing. Hiya! That's a 16 to hit, sir. on Zook. Does a 16 hit you, Zook?
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
No worries at all. Alright, well, it's going to go for its secondary attack, and it's going to go for a bite. And that's a 10, and if 16 don't hit, a 10 certainly will not. And that is it as... They're just kind of like... Yeah, mumbling, bumbling around. And Arthur, it is your turn.
Okie doke. I assume you said this is actually bigger than it looks, so I have room to pass. Correct?
Yes. Like I said, it's a little bit bigger than it looks. It should actually be another 10 feet out. I don't know why it didn't go the
That's
way I
alright.
wanted it to, but it's all
Maps are
good.
tricky.
Yeah, especially because I'm trying to connect these. As you can see, that some of the walls don't even connect up. I'm trying to connect them, and like for some reason, the
19 to hit.
corner walls are bigger. 19 will hit.
And 15 points of damage.
And it is dead.
I just cut around Ronak, leaping towards it, and slam my glaive into its chest. And then just tilt it so it slides off of it.
Alright, and with that drop, it drops to the water. It dies. And with
So
that...
this whole tunnel's wet, right? You said there's
yeah, it's all
in here.
water.
At that. Oh. So we're staying in turn order, hey?
Now we're free to move about the cabin,
Oh,
because
okay.
now you guys are good. Like,
So
it's
what
no longer in battle. I'm
is
just gonna keep that in case you guys want to keep that turn
this
order for
room
later.
here?
That, as you walk into it, is what looks like a broken bridge that leads into a very dark and dingy, deep tunnel.
My guess is we want to cross, not go down.
As you're looking, as you
Do
do
we
kind
see
of
the
glance
zombos
down.
at the doorway? Or
Oh
are
yeah,
they-
you could definitely tell that they're starting to like move a little bit towards the edge, as they definitely have heard the sounds of the water, and they're just like.
Is there a way up to our side from the tunnel? Like, or is it just one way? Like you go up and you come up their side, or because I see this little thing here, and I don't know if that means it connects to one side or the other.
No, it in itself is like, picture it as like there's a stairwell, as you can see the kind of the brown. That's a
Yeah.
stairwell leading from what looks like a almost like a sentry post,
Okay.
leading down into the dark dingy hallway.
Okay, so really there
Or
is.
dark
If
dingy
you
hole.
fall down, there's probably no way up either.
Maybe
Well,
you'd have to try.
By the way, I looked for my sword.
Yeah, it's fairly easy to find. You're kind of just look to your right, and you can kind of
I
see
mean,
it
that
shimmering.
literally only looks like maybe a 10-foot gap at most, unless it is bigger.
Nope, I would say probably at most about 15 feet.
Okay, and if I remember correctly, this is tough because it's hard. Jumping in D&D is it's your strength score, I believe, isn't it?
Yes, it's whatever your strength modifier is with a long jump. So whatever your strength modifier is.
Which is funny because
It's not about height and everything like that, just about distance. So if you
But
have 10,
long-
it
you
would be
also
10 feet.
long
if you
jumping,
take 10 feet, you
when
get
you
better.
when you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump, when you do that, when you make a standing long jump, you can only leap half of the distance. Either way, each foot you clear on that jump costs you a foot of movement.
Yeah, so
either-
like I can't clear that because I could only jump 13.
Yeah, so he would just
With,
basically, yeah, he would basically drop
So
short.
it's your actual score, not
Yeah,
just
it's your full
modifier.
score,
Okay, so I
so-
can do it, which is hilarious because I'm wearing plate mail.
I can't do it because I have
a
11.
21-foot
I
clearance.
can do it. I got a 16 foot. How big is this gap?
Can I see?
15.
15.
I
So
can
we
barely
have
make it.
We have a bigger
So-
dilemma then. We need to be able to get everyone across
Bonus
because
action.
not everyone can just jump.
Bonus action. I'm gonna cast my echo right here,
All right, easy enough.
and I'm gonna
I'm gonna
attempt to
jump.
grapple this guy.
All right.
I mean, I was
Roll
just
me a
gonna
strength.
start calling to them so they all start walking off the edge because zombies aren't
So the
exactly
problem is
smart.
on roll 20, it doesn't add all my shit.
Yeah, sadly, that's the reason why we
So
have to
I'll
have
just
2
have
pages
to-
open,
yeah,
just so you
that's
can
okay.
see either or.
Which I'm used to that, so.
So it didn't show up, of course. Strength is a d20 plus 5. Nope. A d. Okay, so 9. I screwed it up. 9 for my
grapple.
echo to grapple this guy
All right.
because I rolled a 4.
I believe I need to do a conflicting, or not conflicting, but a contradicting one. Contesting, that's the word I was trying to think of. The zombie has a +1 to strength, so that's a 17 to break out. So your Echo Knight attempts, but it is able to kind of just like slide out of its grasp. It's not like it's trying to avoid you, but it definitely is just kind of like slumping towards the hole as it does see you guys. And especially with your Echo Knight there now, they are looking at it.
Lamar, you have Titans, right?
My next attack, I'm going to try to grapple with my second attack.
So, does anyone have rope?
Indeed.
Good. What we can do is
Or it does.
tie a Python to the rope, throw it over to his Echo, and his Echo can pin it to the wall, and then we can just have everyone cross by the rope.
I reach into my bag of holding and I pull out a rope with a hook on it already.
There you go. That's how we get everyone across.
I can throw these creatures off the bridge.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're making a lot of noise. They're probably just going to walk off in a moment anyway.
Yeah.
Can Ronick jump? Is that allowed?
Can I use my next
you want
attack
to,
to
yeah.
try to grapple?
I would like to.
With that, now we are back technically since we're in this. We will go back to our turn order.
Okay.
And since Arthur was the last to go, that would give Varys a chance to do something.
Alrighty. Well, I am going to cast Toll the Dead. So essentially, you're just going to see me point at this zombie.
All right.
This one right here. And I need a wisdom save.
No problems.
Have any of the zombies been damaged?
None yet.
Okay,
I'd
then
say
you
that's
see
a
that.
fail.
Yeah, you
Alright.
Toll the Dead only works on damaged enemies.
No, it does not.
It should. It
Nope.
doesn't
It
not.
just
The
doesn't hit
target
as
must
hard.
succeed.
It does more
If the target
damage.
is missing any hit points, it takes
Oh,
1d12
okay.
instead.
I
But
misread that,
regardless,
sorry.
that's 15 damage to.
My bad.
All right.
And you also hear when I cast this, you hear a bell ring right next to its head, and then
Gong, which definitely has attracted the rest of them. Which sadly
yeah.
is only 4 of them, but
and that'll be my turn.
all right. And with that, that'll bring back up the top of the round of Lumork. What would you like to do, sir?
Well, I got the grappling hook. I don't know. I don't find them as too much of a threat to us. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just walk towards Arthur to hand him my and use my action to give him the grappling hook, and I'll end my turn.
All right, simple and easy enough. Arthur gives you the grappling hook. Ronak, anything specific you said you wanted to do?
Bardic wants to go have some fun. He's jumping over.
All right. With that, I would even give you the ability to kind of run in between everybody, as they're kind of all stacked up. But I would give you the chance and opportunity to do that.
I will do that.
All right, and you definitely have the 15 feet in the strength, so there's no rolls to it. It's literally just a jump.
Yay.
So
Hello.
you are able to do it. And that only takes movement. So 15 feet of movement.
Sweet.
Plus the run.
Yes, plus the run, which would have been an extra 15, so 30 feet.
I
there you go.
got 40, so.
Yeah, so you got 10 feet of movement left.
Yes, if I cold breath these guys, can I hit every one of them? Is now
Yes, it would be a cone that would hit them. Plus, they're in like a tunnel, not like a tunnel, but like almost more of like a small hallway. So it would actually
Doorway.
doorway.
Right.
So it would kind of like funnel in, which would hit all of them.
I am going to empower my breath weapon to get an extra 2d6 out of this, and I will hit them with it.
All right.
If my computer wants to work, Chrome's not liking me right now. There you go. 46 damage. 14.
All right. You definitely killed the one here, as he definitely freezes and almost becomes like a statue of himself. And then 14 points of damage. Each one of them is going to take a hefty hit.
And then I'm going to take one step forward, if I can.
All
Get the
right.
frozen body over, at least.
Kicking the frozen body over, it just kind of crashes to the ground.
Hello, friends. Alright, and then it'll be my turn.
All right. And with that, Zook, you are up, sir.
Zook just kind of chills. He can't make the jump. Everybody's kind of in the way of shooting. And
You can go in between people's legs. Nobody's in the way.
Technically, one
yeah,
of them is
Shadow
an
Lady,
echo,
never
but
mind.
you are technically
Yeah.
in front of him.
Yeah, that's fair.
and so is Varys and Arthur and 12. And just kind of a cluster thing going on in here. So I'm just going to hold my action.
Just stick your barrel on 12's shoulder. It's all good.
Yeah, exactly.
Even though he's 8 feet in the air from you.
I'm holding
On
my
my
action
knee.
to possibly shoot something once it's I
Available
got
to
a
do
good
so.
shot at it. Yeah.
Understandable. All right, and with that, that would bring up 12. What would you like to do, sir?
So my echo will do the same thing. He'll try to grapple. Strength. This plus 5. 13. So 13 to try to grapple the guy in front of me. This roll 20 is bullshit, by the way. It's
Like I
so
said,
bad.
you can
it
use it.
never rolls.
You can use it for now, but yeah, going forward we will. But it's funny that
I'll
you
keep
say
using
that because it
it.
was the same for me. It was
Yeah.
the same for me when we
It was-
started
no,
this, and now
it
it's
was
been
like
fine.
that for me too, but
Yeah.
it'll even out.
Yeah, hopefully it will even out at some point. I don't see you rolling single digits forever. I mean, I didn't. But yeah, with that, you wanted to use the echo to drop him?
To grapple him.
Yeah, what was the total in the grapple?
13.
13? Alright, so we'll make a strength with him. Boop. That'll be a 12. You are successfully grappling.
All right, my echo is just gonna lean back and
Just fall.
Yeah. So long, sucker.
I love every
So
second of that.
I have to move I have the movement.
Yep.
It's half movement, I believe. So
Yep.
yeah.
So
Bye bye echo. Bye bye zombie, or whatever they are.
there you go. 2 of them are now gone. That was the most badass way to kill something.
Frozen
Uh,
breath, and one just grabs and
exactly.
drops
Just
like a
freezing breath going over. One freezes and gets crushed, and then yeah, the other one's like, "Nah, I'm gonna grab you." Ah! And just like drops backwards. It was perfect. I gotta
and then
say, good
what's
guys.
super cool bonus action?
Another one.
Echo right on the ledge there.
Boop.
And I'm done.
All right, and Andreas is up. Andreas is just gonna stand there because, yeah, like Zook said, there's no way he getting around anybody. With that, the zombies now are up. This one's gonna move forward, and it's gonna swipe your echo. That'll be a 16 to hit your echo.
Oh, miss.
All right, so
18.
the zombie misses. It's gonna go for its second with its bite, and that'll miss. I'm not even gonna go with the 11 as the total, and then Ronik goes for a swipe on you. That'll miss with a 6, and then a bite on you. That'll be an 8 with a miss. So the 2 of them miss. They're pretty useless. But with that being said, Arthur, you're up. Anything you'd like to do?
12. Can you command your echo to place this hook and rope somewhere secure?
My echo can do whatever I can do. So, yes.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to prepare to throw the rope to his echo, like
As-
the end of it.
As soon as
On-
the zombies are dead,
Um.
or just anyway right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait until they're done. So I'm just gonna kind of hold off. I'm kind of warming up on spinning it, to toss it.
All right, holding the action. Varys, you are back up.
Alright. Where I'm standing, would you say I would be able to cast anything, or would they kind of be in the way?
You, like I said, you got to picture the hallways to be a little larger. So I'd say
Okay.
like another 5 feet on each side. So I would say you would have enough room to be able to kind of shoot something if it. I said the same thing to Zook too,
Okay.
but I may not have been heard. So I apologize, Zook, if you didn't hear me say that. But there is
No,
enough.
you're good.
Okay, I was gonna say there is enough spot. You should be able to shoot something if you'd want to. But...
Okay. I'm once again going to cast Toll the Dead on that one right there then.
All right.
And that's a...
And it is damaged, so it automatically takes a D12, if I'm not mistaken, is what you said.
Yeah, correct. It's 2d12 instead of 2d8 damage.
Oh, wow. Jesus Christ. And it's a
it's
wisdom?
Wisdom save, yep.
All right. Watch this failio. All right, that's a fail.
Alright.
Because it has no
And-
wisdom.
Oh, rip. Only 6 damage, though.
I mean, yeah, that does kind of suck. Especially when it only had 8 damage total.
But, yeah, that'll be that for my turn.
No worries at all. And back to the top of the round. Lumork, we are up to you.
Well, since I got the time, I guess I'll go ahead and take a couple shots.
All right.
Even if I could find a good enough of a spot. I'll go ahead.
I'd say you'd be able to arc those arrows just enough to be able to go over them if needed. Plus, there's a little bit of space. They would have 3/4 cover, though, so...
17 to hit.
I would say even with 3/4 cover, yeah, 17 will still hit. As 8's their actual natural AC, but yeah. It wasn't really supposed to be too challenging in this point.
So 12 points of damage.
12 points will kill it. It'll kill its soul dead. It's totally dead. How do you want to do it?
Well, seeing if I can't shoot out fast enough to try to drop out both of them. And this one, since it is the last one,
23, and you're adding your sneak attack damage.
23
13
to hit the
points.
second one for, 13.
Yeah, it's dead. All right, so able to pull off your arrows. You are able to slide both Ronak. Well, I would say Ronak and 12, but 12 it's your Echo Knight. So Ronak, you are able to hear two arrows kind of soar through the air, hit these two zombies square in the face, and they just drop lifeless. And you are all free to move about the cabin again.
Ronak
At
will
which-
turn around and give a sad face to Lamork, like, really, you're ruining all my fun.
I wanted
At which
to hit
point, I
something.
throw the rope to the Echo. And yes, for clarification, I am holding on to it as well. I'm not just throwing all 50 feet across the way.
I'm so
Here, okay.
I'm so glad Jeff's like on par with my assholishness right
oh,
now.
I knew exactly as soon as I said I was going to throw it, you're going to be like, okay, so you throw all 50 feet across.
That was actually what it was gonna be too. It was like, so did you hold on to the rope?
And
You
then
didn't say
turn
anything.
Echo and
I'll
the,
turn to Arthur and where do you want me to put it?
between him and Ronak, they can find a very secure spot in the wall there. We need to make sure that everyone can cross safely.
Okay, so I'll try to slam it into the ground, or if I
Ronak
find it
will-
wherever I can find a spot, I'll slam
Or the
it.
wall or something.
Yeah, right
the
at
grappling
the corner
hook.
of the wall.
Yeah.
So
Ronak
then
will-
what's going to happen is those that can jump across may as well do so. So if you have a high enough score to clear 15 feet, and i.e. a strength score of 15 or more, you can jump,
So
which excludes
Nobody
Demort,
else in this group?
Andreas, and
I'm
Zook.
just gonna turn to him and snap my
Oh, yeah.
fingers and
Oh, yeah.
teleport.
Oh
Teleport
yeah,
to
you can
my
teleport.
yeah, I was gonna say he teleported.
Paris, does he have enough?
My strength is 12.
No.
so-
Okay then. So the rope, and then I'm gonna supplement the other end. Probably
Question.
somewhere like right here.
Yes.
Can we catch the people who don't have enough?
Well, they are
Yeah.
gonna climb
Speed to
across the
jump.
rope, but you could attempt, but that would be a strength and that would be a strength
It'd
check
be way
on
more
both.
difficult,
Yeah, it'd be a
so
lot
we're
more
just better
difficult.
off put the
I'll
ropes
just
on each
pop a
side.
rage, non-friends. You will be fine.
Well, I just want to stand next to the ledge or stand close to help anyone.
And I'm gonna
yeah.
post the other end of the rope right here, and you four. I'm gonna kind of. I'm not over there yet.
Okay. I was just gonna
I'm
move
gonna
everybody
be
over
last.
there.
I'm essentially gonna be the guy because I can clear 21 feet, so I'm gonna be the last one across.
Arthur just like, I can clear this much feet. Fuck y'all.
Yeah. So basically, because I stand here and guide them, they all get a +4 if you make them make a strength or dexterity saving throw.
Yeah,
See?
that's fine. They don't
See?
really
I
have
know.
to, but I would
It'll
need
probably
an
be like-
acrobatics from everybody.
I
who's
know
going
it'll be like
across.
acrobatics, and it won't matter.
So acrobatics from the first person. So Varys, you look like you're first up, so I need an
Alright.
I am
acrobatics from you.
able to climb my
Yeah.
speed.
I'm not talking about you, Mister. I'm good at everything. Shush. I don't need. I need a +4 or a D. I need a D4 rolled too, because you're technically near Arthur.
That's
I am
so
going to bless
with-
all.
with
Wow.
my acrobatics, that's actually a 1.
What?
So,
Hang on, back up. Why do you have a -1 dex?
Because
I-
I'm a cleric. What do I need dex for?
Who knows?
so can I make a move to try and catch him before
Yes,
he
you
falls?
can.
I want to
Please
try
roll.
and help too. If he tries to fall, I'm there.
Yeah, fall this way. Yeah, me and him are waiting for him to fall.
Please
Okay,
roll.
so what do you want me to roll to do?
So I picture I definitely attempted to like walk it like a tightrope and just absolutely just.
Sorry,
saving
I
throw
need
to catch him?
a second. Yes, strength saving throw. I needed a second. I'm sorry.
I should have just thrown people across. There's no dwarves.
You and
so-
Ronak definitely would have been able
We
to
could've
throw
just
everybody
launched
across.
people.
Like you're both barbarian. Or well,
18
no,
to
you're not
catch.
both
Never
barbarians,
toss
but
a
you both have.
dwarf.
Sorry, what was that?
I got an 18 to catch him before he falls in the pit.
So, Ronak, Varys, as you start to try to tightrope across it, you're not really cat-like, so you definitely feel your foot slip out from under you. And as you do, it's just like that moment of clarity of like, well, this was the moment he knew he fucked
He
up.
fucked up.
And as soon as you start to fall, you feel a hand grasp yours almost last moment. And because of your nice, beautiful, beautiful night vision or dark vision,
So
you can
You know-
see the linings of something that looks like some spikes on the floor below you.
you know what makes this all better?
What?
Is that I forgot about the boots I just bought, and I can actually jump this.
Oh, you have boots of striding and springing.
Good job. Bravo.
I
Bravo.
forgot about those too.
This was your time to show it off.
This was
Yep.
the time and place. when
This
you
was the
decided not
time.
to.
But he was like, no, I'm going to tightrope this bitch.
Yeah.
Well, lucky
Well,
for
I-
you, I fucking have a +9 on my strength.
Oh,
so
God.
I'm able to
Yeah,
catch your
so
ass.
so I was trying to look cool, and then I fell, and now I'm just gonna jump across.
All
right.
And so, of
Alright.
course, running back and jumping, you're able to jump across, and then Ronik and
And because of that nice
12 are
little
able to kinda
mishap,
grasp
I'm gonna
you
cast Bless on the 3 of them that have to still go across.
so next would be Zook. You would be next on the list. So everybody has
So-
a D4 to their
Yeah. Oh wow. That
checks and
just
stuff.
Cast the. I fucking just showed the whole damn thing.
Well, that's good. Now we know what he does.
So yeah, Zook, Andreas, and Mork all have a +4.
So Zook, I
per
need
D4.
I need an acrobatics as you go across the nice rope.
I don't want to go across the rope.
I need an acrobatics as you go across the nice rope.
Zug doesn't want to cross the rope.
You should have
At this
plenty
point, toss-
fine acrobatics. He says as he knows he's probably gonna roll a natural
Zook.
one.
Slowly
Gets-
grabs the rope and starts to make his way across. Oh, thank God.
Never roll above a 10 on roll 20.
No, here's the thing, 12. Normally, Roll20 loves me, and it has been beating my face in tonight because it's my due time. And of course, it would happen while I'm sick. So,
Beating everyone's face in if you go scroll up, but
No, I've been all right.
really does,
Yeah,
really
roll.
doesn't do it to me.
it's so bad.
It's alright, so Zook crosses.
It's okay.
Yep, I manage. Slowly but surely.
All right.
Mark, I imagine you want to be last, although I'm gonna be last anyway. Oh, never mind, you're going across.
It is pretty
Andreas.
good to him.
20.
Time for you, brother.
I forgot I had a bless. That was a 19.
That's alright.
Hello.
Dirty
Are you there
clothes.
now?
Hello.
Can hear you.
If he even hears you.
Wait,
Ooh.
wait. Okay, am I missing something? Did Zook roll a 1 on his?
No, he rolled a d4
both
'cause
got
he
dirty
forgot to roll
20s.
it for
Oh
that blast.
God, I like almost panicked. All I look up and I see 1 and I'm like, like just sheer fear for me. All right, and
Which, by the way, this has to be quick
Yeah,
because
D4.
bless only works for a minute, so we're not doing this slowly. I'm like
we're doing
ushering you
this
across real
super
quick.
slow, guys. Be as slow as possible. All right, so then my acrobatics is +2, and then +3. So I have a 13, so I'll make it over.
By the
It's
way,
gonna be a
I
little
was gonna
shaky,
say,
but
shouldn't they all be rolling with advantage because I'm standing here helping them?
do it
But
well,
that's
Ghost.
okay. They made it anyway. And then I cut the rope and I just run and jump across.
You cut the rope.
And I probably
Not
land like right here.
pick it up and throw it back to them. All right, so Arthur walks up to and cuts this perfectly good
Well,
rope with a
don't
grapple
forget-
on it.
In order for us to, well, I guess we wouldn't have had to cut it, so never mind. Fuck that. I'll throw it across.
Too bad.
No,
you
I was
already
thinking
did it.
what we would have to do is to get it to tight, we'd have to fucking cut it up to the length we need it. But then again, I was like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you do that and just cut up your rope every fucking time you use
So
it?
as you all enter the room,
We
the
all
room
die.
itself seems to be fairly lit, and you can actually see a large lump in the bottom corner here. And from that lump, you can actually see a head that's on a very long extended neck that seems to be looking around and has very curiously looked at the rest of you.
What is this?
Fuck.
The chicken SCP?
This
weird
better
thing
not
from
be a
Ireland?
fucking false Hydra. I'm gonna murder your ass if it is.
Why have you come?
Ronik's gonna wave and say hi.
I kind of step forward and I'm here for the heart of the sea.
The eye, or the head on its neck, automatically shoots to looking at you and extends forward, only for the creature to unravel itself out of the ball it was in, and it standing tall. You are all met with a very large
Oh god.
creature. As its 5 heads extend out, 4 of them looking
so
at the group,
scared.
1 looking directly at you, Arthur, face to face.
I'm so scared.
The heart of the sea. Why do you need it?
I'm here to collect it so I can find the city lost to time. To claim my birthright as king.
Following in the footsteps of another. Well, it seems I have another snack. And I need everybody to roll me initiative!
I knew that was coming. God
Wait,
damn it.
another one? Hang on, back up, wait.
We'll
I
explain
need you to
later.
roll me initiative!
Oh, yeah! Apparently that fucking pissed me off enough. I got a 19.
I got a 9. Fuck.
Oh, look at it.
17.
With that nice advantage. I
Oh, it's
like
got advantage?
for
God
it.
damn
Oh,
it.
yes. It loves it.
I would assume that the 1 minute
I just
has
need to get
passed
one more
This-
level and I get
dropped, eh?
advantage.
This is the beautiful time for me. Very beautiful. The beautifulest. So-
I DM the minute
Yes.
passed and the bless is up, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Probably
I
cast
figured
it
as
again.
much, but
All right. Then as initiative, I have to take a look and see where the heck that is, because for some reason I don't see it.
ah, fuck my balls.
Wait, what? Hang on. No.
All
no.
right. So I need to add them to the turn order by first removing all and clearing the turns, because I'm stupid. Which I could have just
know, but we
deleted.
still love
In
you.
fairness, I could have just deleted the zombies and added them, but
Yeah, right after I set my initiative, you delete it.
I know.
You gotta re-roll it.
Yep.
Ow.
Oh.
No, you
Okay.
just have to put yours in there. And there is somebody
man.
over here.
Oh,
Yeah,
my.
Varys is right there. You were hiding behind that thing. I couldn't see you. Because it's on the GM layer for me, but apparently it takes precedent over the actual token on the actual token layer. But
So-
whatever, roll 20.
Who else is terrified by this thing?
Is it a false Hydra or is it like an actual Hydra? That's a weird question.
I hope it's not a false
You
because
don't
we probably
know.
have rolled. We probably would have rolled wisdom saving throws by now. Unless it
It's
hasn't
probably
started.
a real Hydra.
Either
That's
way, it's gonna
terrifying.
fucking suck. I bet. Oh fuck! And it rolled good too.
And I rolled like shit. Well, at least I'm towards the end, so that way, when everybody's dying, I can heal you all towards the
Hey,
end of
heal.
it. So I guess I'm a little more okay with that. But I'm not okay with I don't know, it's weird. Varys, what was your total?
It's a total of 12.
Alright, everybody's got theirs in. Ronak, what was your total?
9.
9? Alright. Flopping
9.
into descending order. And Zook, you will be starting off the
As
round.
usual. Oh no, that's no.
Zook being snapped out of his sickness a little bit by this terrifying monster. Pulls out a very handy item that his mentor gave him. Bang bang.
Excuse me.
First shot with it. You know what? No, we're not going to sharpshooter because I don't want to take the chance of missing. 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Oh.
It will just hit.
What was that?
Just kidding, it will
That is pistol damage. So 9.
All
Second
right.
shot. 25 to hit. I'm assuming hits. It's a
25
20
will
hit.
hit.
For 11 damage. Action surge. Firing again. That's a miss. I'm assuming 18.
Nope, that will just hit.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
14 damage.
All right.
Last shot. 18
That
hit
will
again.
hit.
Bang, bang, bang.
If I said 14, so 2, 4, 6, 15 more damage.
So how much in total there?
Okay, let's see here. 9, 20, 34,
All right.
49.
49 points of damage. Holy shit, dude. That took a massive chunk out of that bad boy. Hitting him with with those shots, bang, 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 one after another.
He
You're
says
just,
he adds
he's just
100
at
hit
this
points.
point, he's full. No, I didn't actually,
I'm
but
just kidding. I know.
he's just full on. He's scared of this. Like Zook may not be showing it, but with those shots, he definitely was right on target to do that. And with that, is there anything else you'd like to do, Zook?
Actually, Zook is going to move underneath, kind of like behind 12, because he's the biggest, and use his bonus action to hide.
I'm just gonna hide back here. Are you hiding behind
gonna
Ronak, you mean?
crouch.
Because Ronak's right here.
No.
Sir, even
I
crouched motherfucker, you go
Yeah.
fuck it, he's gonna be hidden behind you crouched.
Kind of, I had overlapped him because I was kind of
Okay.
trying to be with like in his space. I don't know if that's.
I would have to put you here, because technically, again, you cannot occupy the same space as another character.
That's fair.
With that being said, I just need a stealth check then.
19.
A 19, you feel really hidden right now.
Okay.
All right, and with that, then that brings in this. And taking those hits and it feeling that, those gunshots, and I think I need reinforcements.
Fuck.
And you see 3 more of them spot. No, I'm just kidding.
What
You
a
see an
dick.
entire
Biggest
family
dick
spawn.
move, and right out of the wall. Almost as if melting from the wall like a liquid. Do 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 do. If it ever fucking uploads. Do 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 do. Do. There he is. Boop. Bloop. Kind of melting out of the wall here. You guys can
That's
see a fairly large Triton male. As he takes full form, he actually he's showing off a not really very heavy plating. It's more of like a kind of a mix between plate mail and leather armor. But he is probably around 6'3", pretty jacked compared to
Fuck me
a
sideways.
lot of us. The biggest thing is if you're looking at it and compared to the other two Tritons, Andreas is tall and lanky, and Arthur is short and jacked. Picture if the two of them combined like a Dragon Ball Z fusion, they would be tall and buff, and that's this gentleman. Speaking of that as well, um, Arthur and Andreas both recognize this person as their brother.
Excuse me, what?
Fucking goddamn motherfucker.
What? I'm scared.
And I will add him to the turn order, and he will be last,
Oh, thank God.
as he did jump in. That is my rule, though, for when it comes down to creatures joining into battle. If they join in after initiative, they will just join in at the end of the round, because it just makes more sense. But it is also going to shift, and Arthur, it's going to be attacking you with one of its heads. Dun, 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 dun. That would be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Very sexy indeed. This is going to be fun for me. 1d10. Damn it. So you only take 7 points of piercing damage, but it seems to be not like your normal piercing damage. When you feel a sword pierce you, it's very sharp, and of course the metal feeling of usually is kind of cold compared to your innards. But this doesn't seem to be that way. It's almost more along the lines that it feels more of like a jagged feeling, but it just feels off. Like it's not normal piercing. As it bites you. Its second attack, it will be going for with its
How
second
much
head on
damage
you,
did it do?
Ronik. 7 points of damage.
Sorry.
It's all good. 7 points of damage to you, but it will be going for an attack on you. That'll be a 13 to hit. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that's not.
No.
Dun 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 boom ba-doo. Oh, you are within range. I like that.
I don't.
Oh, 13 to hit you as well. Sad. I'm gonna guess, Lumork, that a 13 does not hit you.
Negative.
Why am I missing the rolls? Like it doesn't pop up on here when you
All
roll.
right. It's because you don't have your 3D dice turned on. You need to turn it on. So an attack on, oh my god, a 4, 4, and a 3, and then a 2, literally. Like, come on, roll 20. Come on.
Yay.
See, Arts.
I
This
did.
is
I
exactly what's
enabled
going
it.
on.
I know.
You're not
It's
the only
not
one
the
it shits
only
on.
one. Everyone gets cursed.
It's my
by it.
bosses. It's my bosses.
It should be.
I've
It should
come
be
to terms with
called
that.
roll D less than or equal to 10.
Oh my god.
That's what that
Another
should be
fucking
called.
3. So I got 2 4s and 2 3s on those. 4 attacks. You gotta be fisting me right now. God, vigorously fisting me. Anyways, that thing's turn is done. So Arthur, you're up.
Just look at all our rolls, and they're
Mark's
so
up.
low.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
because
just
he has
how
a
it
higher
is.
dexterity.
Like way lower than average.
Lumork, you're up.
Ah. Arthur's you're too close, Arthur. Because I'm still visible. I guess I'm just gonna have to go for my shots right here. So I will go ahead and do Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use some of my +1 arrows.
All right.
So I guess let's go ahead and do it. Sorry, I'm trying to see.
Arthur, you look a little stressed over there.
He's probably very stressed.
Well, yeah, his brother just showed up. Not to mention, we're dealing with this thing. I would be stressed. Except I'm not. I'm in a good place right now. I just need to start.
Oh,
Well,
that's right. My
yeah,
second
you're in a
attack
good
does
place.
even
That's
more
for sure.
damage. Snaps. All right, well, I'll be going for my first shot. I'll be using my +1 arrow.
Okay.
So 16 to hit.
So the 16, as you shoot it, it's a very large creature, but it still seems to soar over it.
Then with my Dread Ambusher going in with this second shot, I'm going to do the same shot again, but I'm going to use my bonus action to steady aim to get advantage on this shot.
All right. Easy enough. Roll. 23 will hit.
Another 4.
24.
24 will hit too.
I will go ahead and use my sneak attack with that one.
Nice.
All right,
Hold on.
17.
And it also deals out an additional, since this is my second attack, so 20 points of damage on that one.
All right.
And then I'll go for my third shot as I quickly try to regain myself for 25 to or 26 to hit, as I'm still doing same attacks.
26 won't hit.
Oh, and
Just
actually
kidding.
on that as well, so that would be 21 points of damage. I forgot to add the +1
All right.
arrow onto that.
And I hit the wrong
And
one.
then for this one, a binky. So it's going to be 8 points.
All right.
So 29 points total.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else you'd like to do, Lumark?
That will end my turn.
All right. And Arthur, as you want to attack, guess what? I get to attack first. So with its legendary action, it's going to extend one of its necks to attack you, Arthur, with one of its heads. Rawr. That'll be a 21 to hit.
I'm not even focused on it anymore. And yeah, that hits.
So as you're focused, oh my god, seriously? 7 points of damage again? Am I just destined to roll the same numbers? Like, it's duplicate night for me. Jeffrey, Arthur, as you're staring at your now what seems to be your brother, you feel a nice piercing as another bit of rows of teeth kind of pierce through your armor and connect with you.
Just no flinching. Just
And you're up, Arthur.
it can't. There's just no. How did I cast 3rd level Beacon of Hope on all of us?
Beacon of Hope.
Everyone
Choose
gets
item
advantage on
application.
wisdom saving throws or death saving throws, and anytime healing is cast, it's max healing.
Oh, you beautiful man.
Wow.
My job's going to be a lot easier now.
But I just drop, like, oops, I'm on the measuring. I kind of walk over towards my brother, and I just kind of how? And that's my turn. And yes, I'm pretty sure it's going to get an attack of opportunity on me, but
Oh, yeah, it will.
I'm not
That's
worried
okay.
about it.
And that'll definitely hit. Watch me roll 2, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. I almost did, though.
So
It's right there.
that's
That'll be another 13 points of damage.
13. Then I need a Constitution saving throw. Watch me drop bless right away. Or not that bless, but no, I save on the throw. Beacon of Hope.
Another 20.
25
Nice.
on keeping concentration on Beacon of Hope. How long does that last? It's a minute, I think, right? Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay.
So that's
So
my
10
turn.
rounds. All right. As you are about to let 12 go, Ronik, a head extends towards you.
Oh,
That would be a 21 to hit.
damn it. Yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, no,
And
you
you
don't
feel
do
you would feel 10 points as it bites into you.
that. Ow.
And
You
your
said 10
turn.
points?
Yes, 10 points total.
Alrighty, thank you.
And then you're very welcome. 12, you are up, sir.
Seeing people hitting this massive creature, I'm going for the big guy. I'm going to sprint to here, pivot, and while I'm like jumping to double overhand strike this thing with my fists, I'm going to use a bonus action to gain advantage by putting an echo right here.
All right. The problem with that is they are large creatures,
Uh-huh.
and these monstrosities actually cannot have flank.
Flank. Yeah.
So even if you're put on the other side, sadly, it won't be able to be flanking. But you'll still
That's
be able to
okay.
get the echo over there if you'd like.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll put it here.
All right, sounds good.
First attack. My whole screen darkened. I don't know what happened.
Oh, look at you!
Nice.
Fucking,
There
what
we
was that
go.
about Roll20 hating you?
It hates me. What's weird is when I clicked it, the whole screen went black, and it's like my computer froze. It's like not working.
He's cheating. He's cheating. He's
Yeah.
hacking. He's hacking.
All right, so that's gonna hit.
Yep, that will definitely hit. So remember to double everything. That's including your attack bonus as well.
All right, so the attack bonus would be plus 10. That's a D8.
So then we'd just be D8 doubled. Unless you want to
Walking
roll two.
around with some of the strongest guys in the land.
Yeah,
So
we
that
are.
would
Holy
be
shit.
5, 10, 20 damage, right?
20 points of damage. Jesus.
I slammed him.
Yep, you come down with those double fists and hit one of its heads, and you definitely can see it did not
Got a
like
nice
that, as it
concussion.
hurt a lot.
And my next attack, just trying to lay into him. 6 plus, that's 11.
11 will
doesn't
not
hit.
hit. No.
And that's, so I have a reaction. That's it for my
All right.
turn.
With that, then, before you can go, Varus, it uses its last legendary action. It's very mad at you. That'll be an 18 to hit you, 12.
No hit.
All right, so that will miss. As it goes to attack, you are able to kind of just like move out of the way. Basically, you came down, double fist, hit it on top of it, and then as it did, one of its heads noticed you, and it went to do it, and you were able to kind of like push off the head to dodge as you landed back on the ground.
All right.
And with that, then, Varus, you would be up, sir.
Alrighty. I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, 4th level spell.
Alright.
And that's a 22 to hit.
22 will hit.
Alright. And we will do 24 points of damage.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so essentially you guys just see a streak of lightning shoot out from my fingertips and strike this creature.
You guys
And
are
I
doing a
think
lot more damage to this than you were supposed to.
That's what we're good
So
at.
quickly.
that'll be my turn.
All right. And with that, Ronak, you are up, sir.
My turn. Oh boy. I'm gonna pop a rage and say hi to this nice man with the greatsword. Bonkers.
You
That's
do
not
have
gonna hit.
advantage
Oh, I do.
because of guiding bolt.
Ah.
Guiding bolt
Advantage
would
on
give
the
advantage.
next
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
attack.
Okay. Bonk. I still miss. Is it just on the next one, or is it
No,
Yeah, it's
only
just for the next
one.
on
attack.
the next one?
Yeah,
Okay.
just for the next, sadly.
Bonk. Fuck. Neither of these things
Nope.
like me today. Well,
So slashing, you are able to slash 2 times, but you do miss both.
all right.
sadly.
I'm gonna spend an empowerment point because I have 2 more of those after this, and I'm gonna put 2 more d6s on my breath weapon and save it.
All right. Sounds good.
That's my turn.
Anything else you'd like to do?
I hit a wrong tab. That is all I can do.
All right. With that, it's Andreas's turn. And he, as well noticing the same, comes over and steps near his brother, tapping Arthur on the shoulder. You're able to feel a little bit revitalized as he uses Cure Wounds at 3rd
Was
level.
Andrea suffer an attack?
Huh? No. Oh, wait, he did go through. You're right. Thank you. Forgot about the whole 10 feet thing. And that'll hit. Ooh, that's rough. Watch me get max for this, too. Oh, almost. 14 points of damage. All right. I will definitely be taking that bit. And why do I have my old max damage still on this character? Oh, yeah, because this is the old token. So. All right. So then it's 14 points of damage. There we go. And then, so yes, with that, he's using Cure Wounds at 3rd level. So you will be gaining 3d8 health back, but you have what's it called again that you have out?
Beacon of Hope.
Yeah, Beacon of Hope, which will allow me to do it at max. So you're going to be gaining, especially because I'm a life cleric, you're going to be gaining, let's see, 24 points plus my 9, so 33 points of hit points back off of just one tap.
And I'm back to max.
And Andreas looks at you and says, "Brother, I don't feel right about him. There's something wrong."
Indeed.
And for the first time ever, since you have all known Andreas, he has now pulled out his shield and his mace. Something he never does.
Fun times.
And with that, he's done. And looking at the both of you, he laughs. Just like old times. The 2 of you versus me. Oh, if I couldn't remember, I'm pretty certain my record still stands at 24-0. The 2 of you could never keep up with me. And with that, he's going to pull his sword. And as he pulls his sword, there is 5 feet of bright light coming from him and an extra 5 feet of dim light coming from the sword. As he pulls it forward, he says, "I'll even give you the first strike. But you're here for the heart of the sea, and it is my duty to prevent that." And he is done. And since we've gotten back to the top of the round, I apologize, everybody, but that is where we will have to leave tonight off, as it is 11:40.
No.
We will pick up
Oh.
again next week,
I know.
finishing off this battle, hopefully. I thank everybody
Can we
for
do it tomorrow?
stopping by.
Your brother.
I
no.
I want to thank everybody for stopping by in the stream, as well as anybody who watches this on YouTube in the future. I am starting the editing process on all of our videos that we have. So the nice thing is a lot of those should be going up on YouTube here within the next couple of weeks. As well to that, again, a special thanks to just everybody who comes by the stream every night on Thursdays and just shows us love. Whether you're sitting, relaxing, or talking to us, it really doesn't matter. Just being here is enough to give us that sense that you enjoy the story and you just enjoy listening. So we thank you again, and we hope you have a wonderful night. We hope to see you again next week, as well as the next time Tome Dicetiny goes live. Until then, weary travelers, be safe.